Hi, I'm Jeremy with Review.com, and I'm sitting here with the new Canon Vixia Mini. Right off the bat, you can see this has a very slender, unique form factor. It's not meant so much for handheld recording as it is for kind of mounting and placing somewhere. You see it has this built-in kickstand. This is great for, placing it on a table or some sort of flat surface, so you can just kind of leave the camcorder there and do whatever you're doing with it. It also has this LCD that's a little different. It tilts up, and then it has a hinge, and it lets you tilt forward so you can record yourself and see what you're recording. And it tucks nicely back in to kind of create this very flat form factor. So those are the two most interesting external features. Turning the camcorder on is this little switch, and that kind of moves this door in front of the lens and exposes it and just powers up the camcorder. So when the camcorder's on, you see the LCD has a nice view there. It's a touch screen, so that's where most of your buttons are. There aren't very many buttons on this camcorder other than what you get on the touch screen. But there are a few. There's a silver button here. This is a shutter button for taking photos. There is a playback button on the other side. It's pretty small, but that brings you into playback mode. And then there's the on-off switch, which I already went over. There's also two port coverings. On the left here, there is a port covering that shows the memory card slot and the USB port. The memory card that this camcorder uses is micro SD, so they're very small, easy to lose, but that's what helps keep the camcorder small. On the other side, there's a port covering that covers up the HDMI port and a DC input for plugging this into a power adapter. Now, this doesn't actually come with that DC cable. You have to purchase that separately. So if you want to record right out of the box with this thing, you need to use the provided battery pack, and that slips in the bottom. This camcorder does have a built-in stereo microphone. It doesn't have an external mic jack, but this mic is better than what you normally get on camcorders of this size. It also has a tripod mount. This is a regular tripod mount, so if this kickstand isn't enough for you, you can always mount this to a tripod. So that's about it with the tour of the Vixia Mini. If you want to check out the full review of the camcorder, head over to Review.com.